What up, guys? It's moving day, or part one of moving day, I guess. I don't know, but yeah, I got the truck packed up with some stuff. My wife's at work today. The real moving day's tomorrow. I was just trying to get some stuff moved over there while I had the time, but I went and let's see if it'll do it. Yeah. Scrap pile, gone. It's just a bunch of like cinder blocks and plastic stuff and logs from like one of my first videos. Whenever the Camaro was sitting on those cut up logs. That's crazy. I can't believe I did that. But anyways, that might not have been a video either. I might have just did that and just didn't video it. But got a trailer right here. About to move trying to load the Camaro and the truck up today and get both of them moved over there in 2 trips, obviously. But yeah, we're trying to get all that moved over there today. Get all the inside shit, like the fucking engine room. That's gonna suck. Oh man, it's gonna suck. But damn, I didn't think about that. It's gonna suck really bad. Got all the heavy shit in the back of my truck right now, but for this thing, it's going in the shop. I'm putting the S10 on the outside of the shop just for my own reasoning, I guess, because out of sight, out of mind is what I'm going to say. Because if I'm seeing the truck, I'm going to want to work with the truck, and that's just not gonna fly. So Camaro's going in. I just got the billet speed alternator bracket for it, and I got I don't know if I said that in the last video or not, but I got the fuel injector adapters. They fit perfectly on the Aces harness or whatever. Excuse me. But first things first, whenever I get over there, like after we're moved in and everything, I get to go play in the shop. I'm gonna go install the alternator bracket, get a battery for it, and we're gonna see if that thing runs. I don't have the fuel system set up yet. That was a whole spiel on Facebook and one of the groups that I'm in. Golly. It doesn't have a cage, it's not a race car, this and that. I understand. I mean, the fuel cell is supposed to go in the back and everything, but a lot of people were like, well, you don't have a cage in it and all this. I wouldn't do all that because you got to cut. I didn't know that. You got to cut into the trunk, and then you have to have a bulkhead, like a firewall in the back to separate it from the inside of the car. So, and that makes sense now because any other car, like sports car, I guess, like the newer ones, I guess, they're divided between the trunk and the seat area, the cab or whatever. But anyways, so they were telling me about some drop-in fuel pump systems, and it's supposed to be like stock. So after I pop this thing off, like once I get the engine going and it's able to run, once I hear it fire off, that's it. I'm cutting it right there, and I'm going to drop the fuel tank out of it. And I didn't want to do that, but I mean, I was going to do it eventually, but whatever. So we're going to drop the fuel tank out of it, and everybody was telling me to go with the LS style, which are the metal tank or the plastic tank, I guess because it's lighter. I don't know. But either way, dropping the tank. Gonna put some type of fuel system in it. Fuel pump. Just to drop in. I can't even remember I haven't dabbled too much in the fuel pump area of things, and that sucks too, because I bought that Evil Energy fuel pump and fuel filter and all that. Which, I mean, I guess I can still use the fuel filter, but yeah. Anyways, yeah, that's pretty much what we're gonna do. Once I get over there and get settled in, what I need to do is go to Lowe's and get the stuff to build a work. That was my mom. She had to call. I called her earlier. She didn't answer, of course. But anyways, I don't know what I was rambling on about, but that's what we're going to do. Once we get moved in, I'm going to get my table built. Maybe that was what I was talking about. I don't know. But, yeah. So, that's another thing, too. I got the TIG machine. That way, I can make the exhaust and not have to try to MIG weld it. I'm still going to get a MIG welder, just not for this. I'm going to TIG weld that. Try to, at least. Try my hand at a little bit of welding. Whenever I was cleaning up that scrap pile, there were so many different exhausts and everything. Like scrap exhaust that I had pulled out of there. I'm about to practice with that and probably use some of it to make this exhaust for the Camaro. That bumper exit. Anyways, yeah, so that's the plan. Getting moved over there this weekend, hopefully. Got water, electricity, gas, all that hooked up. And got the internet. I gotta do that. But, yeah, I gotta do that. And I don't know if I said that just a minute ago in the other clip because I was rambling on, but Harbor Freight's got a sale going on, the spring Black Friday sale going on. The Pittsburgh 3-ton low profile jack is $90 right now. Nobody's going to see this in time to get that deal, but I just wanted to say that. And I need to get a come along because that's the only way I can think of right now to pull the car up on the trailer and the S10, because I don't know. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna go get the come along. I'll get back over here. I'm just gonna do it. I hate spending money, but I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. I keep thinking of little cheap ways it's gonna make it way harder than it's supposed to be. I'm not doing it. Anyways, that's what we're gonna do. So, yeah, that's what we're gonna do now. Is I'm gonna go get another jack, and I don't need the jack per se. My 2-ton Pittsburgh, the red one that I've been using, it finally stopped pumping the other day. I threw some power steering fluid in it, and it pumped back up, but it still kind of acts weird now. But I don't know. But it's a fucking 3-ton low profile jack for $90. You save like $60 or $70. I'm not about to miss out on that for a brand new jack. No, I'm about to go get that. And a come along. Maybe a good one this time. The last one I had, it was that real squeaky, just straight metal on cable come along. Yeah. I actually saw it today whenever I was hauling off that scrap. It was in the scrap pile. But, yeah, so that's the plan right now. Get moved in, get the shop right, work on the Camaro, install the Aces harness, get a battery for it. I'm probably gonna, just to run it while I can, I'm probably gonna flip the headers, make them point straight up, pop it off. That's it for that. Then I'm going to do, I can't remember if I said that in this video. Fuck. The fuel system. That was, I posted on one of the forums on Facebook about what should I do, how did y'all hook y'all's fuel cells up and everything. And these guys went back and forth and on in the comments. They were just, you don't have a race car. I can tell from the from no cage in the car. And they weren't being mean about it. They were just trying to tell me what was up. Like, hey, I really wouldn't do that. Like suggestions, I guess. But they were like, it's a lot of work. You gotta, depending on what fuel cell you have to cut into the trunk and, I don't know, put it in there some type of way where it sticks out of the bottom of the fucking car, like out of the trunk. And then you have to have a bulkhead firewall if you're gonna take it to the track, which, I mean, I don't think anybody cares with the pad, but that's way down the road. That was just a little something to make me feel better, I guess. But yeah, so they started telling me about the drop-in fuel systems, and they were telling me to get the 99 to 02 or 03. I can't even remember for what years they stopped making those cars. Fuel tank from those cars, and then getting the higher horsepower drop-in fuel system and just use that. Which, I mean, it's not a bad idea. It's way more conventional. Whenever I take the car out on the street, I don't have to pop the trunk open and open up the fuel cell and possibly have fumes, like fuel fumes in the car. So I guess that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna drop the tank. I'm gonna look at it a little bit more, see if I actually have to have the LS1 style fuel system, because it's plastic. I think, or vice versa. I guess, I don't know. I would assume the newer one's plastic. Anyways, yeah. So that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do, is take it over there, get it running, drop the tank, yada 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 with that fuel system. Then I gotta get the drive shaft made and the brake line done. And that's all we should need to have a running car, like a driving and running car. Now, to keep it from overheating, I still got to deal with that. But that's later down the road. I want to see this engine run. I'm going to do one of those cardboard lists whenever I get it in the shop of what I need to do, and in the order that I need to do them in. I'm going to have to think about that. But, yeah, I also got the alternator bracket and idler pulley from Billet Speed. That's a pretty good deal, I ain't gonna lie. I think I paid $125 for it, like $140 after shipping for the alternator bracket and the idler pulley. That's a pretty good deal, and it looks so good. I'm gonna show y'all whenever I say it for the 5th time that I'm going to install it. But yeah, anyways, that's what we're doing. Enough, as Taylor Ray says it, jibber jabber. Enough of that. But that's what we're going to be doing. I'm probably going to put in this video a video of the shop, because I never did that. So I'll be going over there today to drop this Camaro off, and we'll be doing that. Here it is. Got the shop here. I found my tripod too. Cleaning up that house. Not terribly big, but it's not tiny either. It's enough to do what I'm doing. I'm out of the dirt now, out of the grass. You know, been moving shit, trying to get shit stacked up, organized around here. The S10's outside, like I said. I might not have said that in the video, but S10's outside because out of sight, out of mind. So this is where we're going to continue this channel for now. Right here. So I think it's going to be way more efficient to use the shop. It's just a better atmosphere for me to work instead of trying to lay in dirt and all that shit. I plan on having at least one lift in here, and I think that's all that's really feasible for this shop. But I plan on putting a lift right behind where the Camaro's at, right there. But yep, I think it's either going to be in the center or off to the side. I haven't decided yet. But first things first, I have to buy an engine for the truck. I think I said that already. Maybe not. I don't think I said that yet. The pewter truck, or whatever you want to call it, one I've been dailying, or not dailying, but just using as a truck for truck stuff. For one, low on power. I don't know what the deal is with that. I'm pretty sure it's a 4.8. I just drove the truck. I haven't gotten into it to see what it was. But first off, 4.8, low on power. Horrendous rear main leak. I think I did say this in one of the videos. Has gotten worse. I added some Lucas to it, some of that thicker stuff, and it held good for a little while, but just constantly dripping out of that rear main. I could drive it for a couple days and just steadily watch it. Jesus, the oil pressure drop. So, and that engine is nasty as fuck. Like, it's just got a layer of burnt oil all over it. So, I'm trying to keep it cheap. I'm gonna go buy a 5.3 for it. Hopefully one that's already put together. And still on the fence about putting a cam in it. I just want something for the sound, because it's not a race truck, obviously. It's just a regular old truck that I use for truck stuff, you know, shit like that. That's the first thing we're gonna do in the shop. I need car dollies. The Camaro, for whatever reason, is so damn heavy. I can't, like, it's on concrete now. I can't push it. It's so heavy. And the rotors and shit are probably rusted up. That's probably not helping at all. Probably a good bit of drag. But I need to get this moved to one of these sides, probably that side. So that way, whenever I go to do the truck, I can pull it up here, yoink that motor out of there, and then slap the new one in. Hopefully that'll be like a one-day process, though, like just getting it swapped. Not including the time that I'm going to take to put new intake gaskets, valve cover gaskets. While I have the 5.3, it's going to be a used 5.3. I'm going to go ahead and put a rear main in it while it's out. Make it easier on me. Probably water pump gaskets too. Just so I know, I feel good about putting that used 5.3 in there. Haven't found one yet. I gotta look still. People are starting to go up on the 5.3s. It's kind of like a market. So like, whenever you watch a well-known YouTuber use like a different engine, you know, other than like a 6.0 or a 2J or, you know, whatever. An engine, like, especially like specifically in the LS family, you know, 5.3s, they make power and everything. Yeah. But once Cletus put that, or had that 5.3 in the what's his name, Lumberjack, the El Camino, I mean, as soon as everybody saw that, over a matter of 2 weeks, probably after those videos came out, I started seeing the prices of them go up. Used 5.3s, and some people don't make any sense with it. It's laying in somebody's yard. It's got leaves all over it, but in the description they want to put used 5.3, ran when parked, and it's like, or $1,000. I'm like, yeah. And the thing is like, okay, whatever, people negotiate, and you hit them with not a low ball offer, but like, and I don't offer anything on the ones that look like that, but like the ones that are used, sitting under, like in a better environment, I guess, like sitting in somebody's shop in the corner or something like that, like a 5.3, just, it's been inside, so no moisture's really getting to it, or like leaves or nothing like that. They want $1,000 for it, and I hit them with like 6 or 7, whatever it was, the other day, and that dude just lost his shit. I mean, I didn't understand it. Like, okay, man, if you didn't like the offer, you could have just not said anything or just said no. But whatever. We're gonna keep looking. Gonna find a 5.3 for it, maybe a cam. I don't really want to put a stall in it. I shouldn't have to, because like whatever cam I get, it's purely just for sound. But I know a couple times I said the first thing we're doing here is messing with this, putting the harness on. Scratch that. The truck needs an engine before we do this, so that'll be priority, I'll say. But yeah, I'm getting there, getting it how I want it. I'm gonna take y'all with me in a minute. They got like bricks and concrete that the last owner of the house left. Give you like a, I don't know, like a short shop tour / what it's gonna be. Yep, that's it. I got it in the 0.5 view to get everything and all that. The old S10, it looks good sitting out here. I might go slap the grill in it just to make it look a little bit better. But this POS here that needs an engine, the whole shop and everything.